Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Idiots in Cars. We begin with number 19. This poor kid in the driver's seat is getting some questionable driving lessons from Dad. I see this guy's reverse lights on and initially think he's backing up to take the right turn. Then, wait, who's reverse? Oh, this reverse lights. I'm looking at the truck and the truck is moving forward and I'm like, if the truck's reverse lights are on, I don't know what's happening here. What the fork are you doing? I decide I don't really want to let this guy do whatever he's doing. I know, I could have just gone around and ignored it. But I took the law into my own hands. Yeah, wait, why? They're saying go. Why are you camping him? He's waving you by. Like, clearly they're having an issue here. I don't know why you're sitting. What came over you? Car coming up on the right honks. This is a one-way road. You can't turn around. What are they trying to do? Oh, thank you for the lecture. Oh, God, dude. This is literally the easiest possible car in the world to be driving as well. I don't know how you could possibly be having problems. You don't even need to use the brake in this thing. Lady next to me asked what this guy is doing. I have no idea. I don't, wait, no, now they just go through the stop sign. I like how there's all the text on the screen commenting about the situation, but we just don't bother to talk about the blowing through the stop sign at the end there. How did they get a license? Well, I mean, maybe they didn't get a license. Maybe like from the few pixels I could see of the driver's face, he did seem a lot older than 16. I was going to say maybe he's got a learner's permit and not a license, but also he did look a lot older. I just don't really know what's happening. I'm not sure if I should take the title at face value. Like, it might not actually be a dad and a kid. But, anyway. I mean, if I were in this situation, I would have just gone around. I wouldn't have camped here and waited and been like, I wonder what they're going to do. I would like to stay here and film and laugh at them. I would have gone. But I also have no idea what it is that they're trying to do at all. Anyway, please never try driving a manual transmission, I guess, because while you get the hang of it, usually it's a little more difficult than a Tesla. Uber drivers who do this, at least hazard lights or something, man. Sorry, I almost forgot to full screen. Are we just stopping in the road? Yeah. Oh, and then the next person is getting in. It's actually like really convenient for that guy that he was able to drop off and pick up at the exact same location. He must have been stoked on that one. But also, I mean, it's just like a thing everywhere now. I just don't think Uber drivers care. They're just like, I'm just going to stop. If there's no parking on the side or they're just simply, it's too busy, I'm just going to stop and other people can go around. What are they going to do? Run into me? No. I'm not going to be here long enough that I'm going to get pulled over, most likely. So, yeah, we got the double Tesla moment so far, too. And yes, she did blame me. Coming in real hot. That was a short, sweet clip. What are you doing, bro? I want to be able to say, like, this was avoidable, but also she went onto the brakes immediately after. Like, if you're going to commit, you've got to commit. Why would you hit the brakes? That's what I don't get. There was no risk of hitting that car that was going onto the side ramp. Maybe she was worried about running into the concrete or something, but it's like, if you're going to hit the brakes, then don't be turning in front of the person. If you're going to go in front of the person, then commit and go full steam ahead. I don't understand. You can't have it both ways. Unfortunate. Bro did not check his mirrors. So I'm being slow on the full screenage. Please forgive me. I'm scared. Are we getting caught in the intersection here? Possibly. A lot of people are going to be angry about the getting caught in the intersection thing. We shouldn't be doing that. Okay, he's rooming. I don't know what's going to happen here. There's so much suspense building up. You've done the thing where instead of... now we see what... Okay. You went from like, all right, it was a side swipe on the first car to hitting everybody in the possible vicinity. How did you do this? How did you hit everybody? It's freaking horse. The freaking horse sees the worm on the ground and the horse goes, holy frick, it's a worm on the ground. I have to freaking hit everything nearby, dude. Like, it could have ended there. But they were just like, no, panic. It might as well run into everyone. And then they finally remembered that there are 2 pedals in the car and that they can use the other one. Good Lord, dude. That truck is too big to comprehend for my European mind. I mean, you guys have trucks over there. It's just not as common. I mean, I guess it's work vans are much more of a common thing than pickup trucks. But like, there are pickup trucks, rarely, right? Stop pushing the goddamn brake. Wait, this is, oh my God, this is my peeve. This is so me filming. I actually have never filmed a car that is braking bad, but this is such a peeve of mine, bro. When people are hitting the, like, what are you possibly on the brake for ever? Why are you touching the brakes? It's open, flowing. There's no traffic. It's constant speed. Why are you touching the brakes? Kara would attest to this. When we are in the Kara together, I will rant. I will rant at people. I'll be like, this is the sign of a terrible driver. Why are you touching the brakes on a clear open road at constant speed? I don't understand. There is no need to be touching the brake. You're not on a downslope where you have to slow down. You're on a flat road, open, constant speed. There is no need. Yes, you should keep in mind the brake so you don't do what the truck did in the last clip. But why are you touching? Why are you making me slow down and be inconsistent for literally no reason? In my city this morning. Okay. The crash happened earlier. This is the tow truck driver pulling the car out. I thought for a moment that the car, like, came off the tow truck and went under the bus. And I was going to be really impressed with how that happened at all. How did it get so lodged under the bus from getting dropped off the tow truck? But this is just, a photo is being taken as the tow truck driver is trying to clear this. That's pretty bad. Like, you've got to walk away, assuming they walked away from this one. How do you make eye contact with anyone ever again? I just feel like you don't recover from this. This is just you voluntarily hand over your driver's license and say, yeah, it's not for me. I'm not good at this, and I'm never going to do it again. So I hope that's what they did. Smart driver races a traffic light with a 200-gallon tank full of pesticides. That seems harmful if it goes into the driver's compartment. Okay. What's gonna... Oh no. It's actually not what I expected. I thought that I didn't think they were going in hard to the turn. Why even bother? But why did he go full Senna into the corner? Like, what the heck? He thought he was Senna or something like that in the gigantic truck taking the racing line. I don't understand. It's not even a situation where he would have had to wait for very long to make the corner. Like, there were 2-3 cars waiting there, and he could have turned right on the red light. Why did he do this? Like, what possible reason? And now you have the people who are in the car that got hit, who know not only is it the physical impact and the damage, but they're actually getting a chemical poured on them. It's insane to be carrying a toxic load and to just completely not think about it at all. What in the world, man? Uber driver tells me this was my fault. Language warning. It's okay. We'll keep it muted. All right. She's making a right turn. That makes sense. She's going to go onto the freeway. And then he's like, I'm not going to go onto the freeway. Yeah, I feel like that was, you generally don't expect the person who's fully in the other lane about to, like, get on the highway on ramp to just be like, oh, never mind. You tried to avoid as well. He had every chance to not do that. Yeah, I don't think that was your fault. Oh, we get oh my goodness, we get the reverse angle of the whole thing too. You'll love to see it. Multiple camera angles. Wait, did the impact happen after? Hold on. Did you actually swerve and manage to avoid him and then he went into you after? I think so. Wait, that's crazy. You avoided him? And then he went into you. Wait a minute, dude. There's no way. Okay, that's 100% the guy's fault. I didn't even you couldn't tell from the front camera angle, but he like, it almost looks like he intentionally went into you. This lady was sitting waiting to turn, but when the light turned red, she just decided not to go. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. This is just the freaking panic. I've had this, not like I've never sat in the intersection, but I have had it happen before to where I just like actually could not see the light. And so normally, you see it turn yellow and then you wait and you're like, okay, the cars are definitely stopping. You go through. I've had a situation where actually I could not see the light. I think it was the car was too low and I just couldn't see it or something like that. And, so I ended up being like in the intersection after it turned red. And then I'm like, oh wait, the light's over. And then I had like a panic moment. I'm like, oh God, I gotta go. But generally it's like, even, if the person, you're both kind of two cars out in the intersection, you're following someone and they're really late on the draw to go through the yellow, it's better to just go through as it's turning red than it is to sit in the intersection. All right? Don't do this. This is the worst of the two options. It's crazy to decide this is the better one. But yeah, anyway. That's I've never seen that. I thought you were signaling for me to pass. Is it that they have a brake light out? Yeah, it looks like they have a brake light out, so it almost looks like they're signaling, but then they... Not what I expected. Not what I expected there. I thought this was going to be between the camera car and the van, not a third party arriving on the scene. What are you doing? They didn't do a blinker. So I do understand. It's like, it's actually tough because you would assume in a passing zone that if someone is slowing down at a turnout, like there's a turnout right here, they're slowing down. They haven't gone over to the side yet, which is like, okay, why aren't they going over to the side? But they're not blinkering. They literally have their brake light is out on the left side. So it almost looks like they are blinkering over, but it's just a solid light. But, the flasher can be out on cars. I had my first ever car. It went out, and I was like, I'm not paying. Dude, on my first car, I manually blinked the blinker. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but it was like $1,000 or something crazy to, maybe not that, maybe like $500 to replace the flasher. And I was like, I'm not doing that. So I would manually click the blinker up and down. And so anyway, I'm like, maybe that's the issue here. But yeah, I can honestly, this to me is almost a racing incident, because yeah, they probably shouldn't have just sent it, not seeing the person having passed to the side, but it's a passing zone. This person is slowing down, they're not blinkering. Like, I can see how this would happen. And yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's just tough on both sides. I'm not an insurance adjuster, so I don't know how it would technically go, but it seems like a racing incident to me. Witnessed some incredible parking skills last night. Oh God, are they gonna go back and forth literally forever? I was in a parking garage. I was in a parking garage last weekend, and I saw something just like this. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting, and they're just like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm like, dude, you could have made this on the first go. I don't know what you are doing right now. You had a clear shot, and you were just going back and forth and back and forth. How long is this? This is a 2-minute video. There's no way this is a 2-minute video. This can't be a 2-minute. That's impossible. It can't possibly take you this long. There's no way. It simply can't be. I'm losing it. What do you bet? What do you bet also? This spot, they were waiting for the person to pull out, because this spot is like right next to the garage entrance. They're like, oh my God, I got to have this. So they make you wait as the other person pulls out, and then they spend 2 freaking minutes just getting the car into the space. If you don't know how to back up into a space, just pull straight in. Holy frick. If you suck, just pull straight in. Oh my God. Like, there are people who are bad at backing into spaces. It exists. It happens. Pull straight in. Good God. It's so ridiculous. Like, I like to back into spaces when possible, because then it's easier when you're exiting to see if there's cross traffic, and you just pull straight out. Much better, rather than having to be like, oh God, is there anything? Backup camera, you wide angle enough? Oh, inching out. Better to freaking back in if you can. But this is unbelievable, man. And then you're also just like, you could have just gone further. Go further in the garage. Go around a couple of times. Go up a higher floor. There's going to be 5 million open spaces. Jesus, why are you making more of why are you getting more angle to the space? Oh my God, dude. What are you doing? It's unbelievable. Zero spatial awareness whatsoever. But it's, just like, this is what, people just wait. They wait. The first person pulling out, because it'll be like a Saturday night or something like that. Good God. There were so many spaces right there. There were so many spaces right up ahead. You could have just chosen any one of the other ones, just gotten out of the way. But you just go around a few times. There's going to be more spaces. Like, go to the freaking roof where it's just wide open. Did you have to wait 5 minutes for that person to pull out of the spot, and then you take time yourself? Just go up higher. Stop waiting and holding up the line. Just go further. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, this angers me. Hit and run idiot came back for his license plate. Is this a slideshow? Wait. I'm confused. I feel like I'm going to need to read a description here or something like that, because I don't entirely know what's happening. Is this a chase? Is this police video? Is this you taking the law into your own hands? I'm so confused. I feel like I need to read the comments on it. Wait, no, there's no description. There's no description? Is there someone saying bad words? Why is the first comment always bad words? It's crazy. Yeah, but I know there's no description as to what the order is, what happened here. So I don't know, man. Pickup appeared out of nowhere and causes Tesla to crash. Both drivers are safe. I was even thinking to myself, surely it's not that street right there that's completely got no cars at all. That was truly possibly one of the most out of nowhere moments I think I've ever seen. That lived up to the expectation. That lived up to the hype. good God, dude. He just went, just had the speed, and he's like, I'm going to, even if, okay, if this car had not, broken his fall, I'm pretty sure he was just sending it off the highway, off the other side. He was hitting somebody or he was getting sent off the other side of the highway. I don't think it was going any other way. I don't know what he thought was going to take place with that amount of speed. He was emulating the pesticide truck driver. That's just unfortunate. Like that, you just have nothing you can do. There are a lot of scenarios on the Idiots in Cars where it's like, even the person who's not at fault who filmed the crash, you might have been able to get that. No, you're just fricked. There's nothing you can do. Is there anything I can do about this? No, there's nothing you can do about this. Very nice, smooth right turn. All right. Just cruising along. We have a pedestrian. You're stopping for the pedestrian, presumably. Somebody else is not going to be happy that you're stopping for the pedestrian, presumably. That's wild. Good God, dude. Classic Tesla moment, huh? Jesus. This person is stopped at a pedestrian crossing. Surely they're just an idiot who's decided to park in the middle of the road. Uphill in reverse. Why not? Is this going to be a person who's like, I don't need to wait for the line. I'm just going to drive down the other side. No one will be driving up the road. I'll be honest, I'm pretty impressed with their speed of reversing around the corner up the hill, though. Not bad, dude. Not bad, actually. Like, they suck. But they're keeping this together much better than most people would. Yeah, they have experience. They do this all the time. They hope that one day they're going to get away with it, but they've had a lot of practice at this specific intersection. They could do this blindfolded. Oh, God. No, I don't know, though. I don't think it's sped up. The wipers actually seem normal speed on the other cars. So they are an idiot, but they're not bad at reversing. They're not bad. I don't think I could do that. I mean, I would be able to reverse. I just don't think I'd have been able to do it that quick. So they can do it better than I can. Not that I would have enough practice getting into situations like this, but anyway, I did not see the giant puddle. Are you the idiot in this case, then? Is this going to be a wee bit of hydroplaning? There's going to be a pool at the bottom of the ramp, huh? Yep, there you go. Held it together. Got really lucky that there was a gap to the left of you and you didn't go into a car, but... That was probably a few people today here in LA, with it being as rainy as it has been. I feel like with a few more pixels in real life, this might have been a little easier to spot, because you can tell, like, it does look a little bit pondy right there. And very lucky. A moment early, it would have been right into the Mini Cooper. Anyway, be careful when driving in heavy rain. I sold a car to someone yesterday who just assumed they knew how to drive. Is this? I'm pretty sure this is the same one that we saw in Mildly Bad Drivers, and they just drove off the road. Yep. Girlfriend and I's trip to Vegas nearly got cut short. Oh, it's going to be like Pedestrian v. Car. What? It's like they were trying. This was a hit. What the? I thought they were gonna back through. I would have done the same thing. I would have been just like, okay, they're not looking where they're going. Let's just run across the road. And then they like they were. Have you made anybody angry recently? Is there anybody out there who might wish to hurt you or something like that? Because that seemed very intentional. That's wild. I feel like that is a situation where if you had a key, it might merit a little something, but I don't know if you would have had time. That's crazy. This idiot in front of me blinding all the traffic lights behind him with his LED lights. Unfortunately, I can't even tell what's going on because of said LED lights. I can't see what's behind them. Is he carrying a bunch of lights in his pickup truck? And he's like, it'd be great is if I turned these on so that I can blind everybody. But I can't tell for sure. Also, is their license plate just over there? Wait. It seems almost like the rear of their truck is like splitting in half. Like the bumper is slanted and that's the license plate over there. And then the bumper is straight over there. But then I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea at all. What is happening? No, it's not. I don't think this is a tow truck? Is that a tow arm? Is that what it is? Like a retrofitted... It's like a pickup. It looks like an ordinary pickup, and it's been retrofitted into having a tow or something. Huh. Weird. Anyway. Yeah, it'd be great to see what's going on. Thanks for watching this last month of Idiots in Cars. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.